tuned into the regular ass podcast.
Get ready. The levels.
See,
go,
it seemed like if he was about to start rapping right there, you would have thought like that he was going to kill it. But then that just would have been it. After that, downhill.
Oh yeah, I just killed you.
Downhill.
I just killed you the other day too.
You did?
Yeah, on Instagram and shit. Fucking I posted the old song and shit. What is it? Lyfe on 732, the one that you have doing everywhere we go, everywhere we be. I told him, I put the verse, the hook, left the studio, came back and this nigga on my shit. This nigga on my shit. Word is bomb. But yeah, man, we ready, man?
Go ahead,
you know what this is, man. It's your boy D-Boy Bino, a.k.a. Mr. Half Info, a.k.a. Mr. 732 is back in the building.
He's back, and he's back again in the building. Back again.
Man, you know, today we got a special guest with us. You know,
special guest in the building.
To the left of me,
we have Riz from Lyfe Clothing. Look, what's the exact name of your shit, Riz?
One Lyfe Apparel.
One Lyfe Apparel is exactly what it is, okay? That's what it is. We got One Lyfe Apparel in the building with us today. And then before I get around the pause, let me just get myself out the way. Last but not least, Asbury Sause, a.k.a. the host with the almost. Thanks for tuning into the Regular Ass Podcast, episode 312, featuring Riz, One Lyfe Clothing. Boom. It's 312. 311. We got 311 in the bag.
Oh, dude, that was in the cut. It ain't come out yet. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. You know what I mean? We be doing so many. That shit be like, because sometimes we be doing 2 in a day. I'm like, damn, those shit just be rolling. But word is bomb, but definitely work.
Yep. Start off, as always, thanking everybody for listening, watching wherever you get it, at YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all major streaming platforms. You listen, you watch, however you're doing it. We appreciate it, and also everybody we run into in the streets too. Everybody, oh yo, the pod, yeah, true.
Appreciate that
appreciate
shit.
You.
Oh man, definitely.
Oh, thanks for having me though.
Hell yeah,
man.
Thanks for doing what you
It's
do.
my first interview, so I'm a little.
You ain't gotta get no disclaimer, ain't nobody on there.
Look, man, like listen.
My first one, so I'm a little.
Finally,
you got the shades on, just sit back, look cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Keep the deep voice on.
I told him he'd be all so serious. I told him when he was walking up, I said, damn, God, since we was a little kid, then you always got the mean, serious face on, man.
Action,
you ever happy?
Yo, I don't mean nothing by this shit.
Nah.
It's just me.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I know you know me. I'm just fucking with you, though.
Nah, always been cool as hell, man.
Yeah,
always been a cool, good dude. By the way, you know what I mean? We went to school with him, all that. You know, we like to put on our people and give them our platform.
Yeah,
definitely. To express themselves, whatever little platform that we have.
You know what I mean? And we just show love, like to our community, to our state, whatever. You know what I mean? Just show love. Shit that most people don't do. Yeah. Like that actually is genuine. Period. Like even if I ain't never heard it, we ain't never heard of you. You reach out. You know what I mean? You doing something, we support. Like you know. So it's definitely, man, but definitely wanted to get you up here for like the last 2 years now. We finally got you up here.
Trapped him.
You know what I mean? Trapped him. Got him. You know what I mean? But you know, we comfortable out here. Though. But yeah, so like he said, we knew you since youngins, man. You know what I mean? Grew up around each other or whatever. But like you said, you got the clothing line, One Lyfe Apparel.
One Lyfe Apparel.
You know what I mean? Right now, you started with the sneaker game.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah, when I was young, I started with sneakers, customizing sneakers.
Yeah.
That sparked something in me.
I used to be drawing the sneakers too, though, right?
I used to draw.
Like
art, fashion, all that. I was into all that shit, but you know, them biz.
Yeah, like shit
in the streets was like taking me away from that. You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
they get you.
That's what it always
do. It's always be like that.
That shit is still your dreams crazy.
Like, I ain't trying to glorify
you'll be a whole little artist or something, man. That shit is
it get you trapped up, guys. Like it really, and like it's not even being like influenced. Nobody like you never like have somebody influence you like yo put that shit in your hand. Like it's some cities and hustlers that are really like influence these little cats out here. Like yo, man, you want to pay your mom bills, right? You want food, you know what I mean? Food on the table, and really put something in your hand, but it's just like...
That's what it was for a minute, though, guys. Like, when people do shit like that, guy, you can't blame them because they don't know better.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they do, but it's always circumstantial, guy. Like, you know what I mean? Your circumstances depends on what's going on, but of course, none of it is right. But when you be in that shit, guys, it's like you just don't know what's right or wrong, right? Like, it changed. That shit varies.
You just want your own money. Like even if like a motherfucker just say like, oh, Bino, you spoiled and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like my father paid child support. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I'm going to get them kicks. You know what I mean? But I want my own money. Like, you know what I mean? I'm too young to work or whatever. Just to say. You know what I mean?
That's how spoiled your kids act.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's how spoiled your kids act.
Like, I wasn't spoiled, to
Get out here, Dad.
Nah, I wasn't spoiled.
Ripping up the child support checks.
Get
out here, Dad.
Yo, come on, man. I told you.
This shit on solid, man.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
But he know already, man. He wildin' on his bond. but yeah, I wasn't spoiled though. But anyway, like, just, you know what I mean? It's not an influence guy. It's just what's going on in your environment. You know what I mean? You wind up being a product of your environment. You know what I mean? And then you have to make your environment, you know what I mean, a product of you, as they say. You know what I mean?
How you end up getting into it though? Like getting into fashion and like so what do you call it? Like what's the lane for it? Like
I always felt like, you know, I was a fly nigga, so like why not go that route? You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in that fashion for a minute.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just the streets took me away from that shit. And when I first started it, it wasn't One Life. It was Lyfe Clothing and More. And then I was like, nah, that ain't real.
That's why I keep taking me back to Lyfe Clothing. Because that was the beginning.
I ain't like that. So shortly after that, my father passed away, and he used to always tell me, like, because I used to come to him with certain things. He's like, yo, you only got one life, man. He used to say that a lot. So I'm like, I'm about to run with that. Like, and I like that, how that sound anyway. So so I just took the I out, put the Y in, made it a little different. You know what I'm saying? And I just said, because it was a lack of confidence that stopped me from doing it too back in the day. Like, this like one of the hardest hustles I ever had, trying to convince somebody to wear your clothing line, bro.
Yeah, and
it's
so
hard.
crazy.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
Ain't that so crazy though, man? You grew up around your city, like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people know you, and it's just like, damn, like what I gotta do to support you.
No, but that's what the problem be though. Is
that
they only can see you for who they think they knew you as. You know what I'm saying? Not like something that you aspiring to be. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna come up faster than them. A lot of jokers be thinking that, like, yo,
you got to break through that shit with consistency, guy, and dedication. That's how you break through that shit. Motherfuckers start shit. You know what I mean? Clothing lines, motherfuckers had just started, like, from the pandemic. Everybody and their mother had a clothing line.
That's true, bro.
How many is still standing right now? You know what I'm saying? That's not to knock them, but that's just saying, like,
that's the difference with me. It's a passion, bro. Like, sometimes, man, I don't even make money off certain drops. You feel me? It's just that I like this. I want to put it out. And I want other people to wear this shit too.
So the transit, like, so you think that the clothing was harder than doing the sneaker thing when you started, like from the sneaker thing that you was doing back in the day when you was
what was the sneaker thing?
It was more like
were you just drawing sneakers, or did you actually produce sneakers?
Nah, I was taking like, I was doing mainly Air Force Ones and shit, and just like, you know, either drawing, coloring them with you know, painting on them, or doing a bandana thing on them, you know what I'm saying? Cutting a Nike sign out, throwing on a Nike sign, shit like that. But that was just like friends. I wasn't really trying to go nowhere with that, you know what I'm saying? I was just getting my feet wet with it.
But you also had sneakers though, right? Oh, that you was no. Oh, okay, I know who that. Because that was Tony and shit. Pop. Yeah. Shout out to him and shit. What is okay? Yeah. I got it confused though, but you was customizing the joints and shit, definitely. Or this bomb.
And I wanted to get in the clothes. I wanted to get in the clothes lane, and I'm like I said, it was just a lack of confidence, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
you were sure, but you really wasn't sure.
I wasn't really. They wear my shit, like they wear my idea, my designs, like what they.
Yeah, man.
Just about stepping out, taking risks. That's what the brand about, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to inspire people, motivate people, man, to do shit that they want to do, but don't have the heart to do it, or lacking the confidence to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got one life, yo. Take that risk.
Well,
jump out the window,
everything,
take that risk. Because you never know where you could end up at.
Everything ain't a game from gate. It's not a game from gate. You have to be willing to put that work in, that sacrifice. Definitely. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. A lot of people don't know about, like taking sacrifices. If they're not gaining any profit off of it, they ready to just give it up. Like, well, I can go do this. But if you're so passionate into what you're doing and you keep going and keep like putting out product, people have no choice but to accept that.
That's a fact.
And support that. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like most people, once you get this shit out to the world, you know what I mean? Now that we got social media, it's a different platform.
Yeah, it's a different platform.
Honestly, you don't really need your people to support you. It's like, you support. You know what I mean?
But that shit used to bother me.
Yeah.
When I don't get no love in the hood, like, this where I get this where I'm from, like. But now it don't bother me as much as it used to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have thick skin with this shit, bro, because everybody ain't gonna see your vision.
What is wrong? So somebody be like, "Oh, you charging $70 for that?"
Oh man, don't talk about prices.
How much you paid for it?
Bro, don't talk about
how much it cost you to get it done.
Yeah, like, what does it matter, bro? But do you ask that other consumer that you buying from?
Hell no. You go to the mall, you just buy
shit.
You don't ask nobody shit.
You're not even getting a hoodie.
You got all these
right now, you're not even getting a hoodie from the mall for less than $70.
Yeah,
that's some official shit.
Guess what else you're not doing? You're not inspecting it for every little nook and cranny. If one little fucking stitch is off or some shit like that, you looking at it.
Yo, you can wash your shit. You can wash your shit. Nah, nigga, you need to put the wash. You take it to the dry cleaners, motherfucker. Take it to the dry cleaners. Fuck you talking about washing.
Yeah,
like,
wash that shit.
You know what I mean? If you pay, like, I always been like, if I pay a nice little, it don't matter. Like, $100 is a nice amount for me. I don't give a fuck. Like, that shirt, yeah, if it's a standout shirt, but if I wear it again, it's going to the dry cleaners. Yeah. Like, I don't gotta worry about, if I wash this shit, that shit gonna shrink up.
I'm still rocking pieces from 3-4 years ago, bro. Yeah. That's still standing. Like, I can just put on and really wear out.
What is mine?
But so how just speaking of that though, how do you deal with that? Like with not getting the support. Now, it's not like you. No, I mean, because I know the type of person you is. I mean, you're a humble dude, so it ain't like you like screaming for it, but it kind of could hurt your feelings a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like, how you deal with it and was able to push through it and keep going with your clothing line?
What, just from people just
not supporting you?
Not supporting.
They're not supporting shit. Like where you be like
damn, I put this into it.
I realized, bro, it's a billion people on the planet, my nigga. Like, why am I chasing where just this one specific town? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach everybody. That's what the website is about. Like, I ain't just gotta chase. Pulling up, opening my trunk with something out there regularly, and it's like you seeing the same people over and over again. They keep telling you, "I'm gonna get with you. What's your Instagram again?" I'm starting to get tired of that shit, bro. So it's like I'm focusing on more than just where I'm from. You know what I mean? Because that's only really how I'm gonna get noticed anyway.
Yeah,
I gotta get out of these four corners, bro.
Facts. Do you ever just like take your shit like a trunk or something like and just like go to like say if you going somewhere with your family or something and just like fuck it, I'm gonna bring some pieces with me.
Not like like
you should.
I had a lot of personal things going on. I had caught the keys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to shut the business down for a year, so I couldn't really. It's been a while since I've really been on the road. I used to do shows all the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Up north, South Jersey, shit like that. I used to travel with it, but it's been a while. But I'm about to get back into that though.
Oh, okay. So these are all new pieces. These fresh pieces then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that still a route though? Is the trunk thing is that still a thing?
Yeah, it's definitely still a thing.
Yeah,
it's definitely still a thing. It's all a part of the hustle, man.
Yeah.
If that's what I gotta do to get it out there, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? But I'm definitely working on the location now.
Okay. What about like a set location, right?
Yeah.
What is mine? Like
okay, so this location that you're looking for, you looking to stay local or you looking to go somewhere else?
That's the thing. I don't know. I ain't really figured that out. Cause I really don't want to stand still. I got a whole game plan, but I don't want to really put it out there yet.
Yeah, nah, don't do that.
I want to move around with my shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I want to move around with it.
No, what I was like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, speaking, like, just throwing, like, an idea. Like, you know what I mean? I would have somebody, like, I trust or whatever. Like, say if you get a store, like, if you get a store OT, like, not local, like, you got the website. That's official. You know what I mean? You can go on there and buy your shit. Yeah. But if you, like, you know what I mean, want to get a location, being that shit, like, extinct now, like the malls, like, you see how empty the malls getting, how everybody want to shop online and stuff like that. Terrible. I think that you should still have somebody in your area the people that don't got a bank card and you know in your area that you trust and just move around like yo, that's that know the hood, know the surroundings and push that shit. You know what I mean? While you got the OT old store where you can really go in with anybody that you know what I mean can go there, and then you also can do the website. You know what I mean? Like that was just I'm just saying that's like I think that'll be dope.
That's why I say the trunk ain't dead. I'm still
pop
up
up.
You feel me? Regardless if I got a store or not, I'm gonna still do that.
Word. But definitely like that shit is it's the pop up is like on the go like I know for sure like we actually like you know what I mean whatever boom. I could just it's at hand, so I could just get something. Like you know what I mean? And the website just like, oh damn, I gotta wait for it. Like you know what I mean? Sometimes it's different. So if you had them different outlets, that shit.
People be skeptical about like ordering from the website. Like, yo, bro, I don't get any of your information.
Yeah.
None of your information.
Yeah, man, you can only do them shits through secured fucking shit.
I don't get none of your information.
It's only because it's you. It almost made you wanna. You know what I'm saying? You know what the new angle might be like?
And they get scammed. They scam.
What is mine? Look, this may be the new angle. Acting like you work for whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not the owner. Like maybe you just work there. Like type shit. You're a part of like the marketing and promotion or the sales. You on the sales team or some shit like that, and act like you just selling the product. And don't even tell motherfuckers it's yours. Because as soon as it turns to yours, it always turns to a problem. Like, people want that shit to be convenient for them, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I got the website. You can just click and buy that shit right here on the website. You don't have to pull up on me on the street and catch me on the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you motherfucking, like, because they want this shit to be so convenient, it's like they're always going to find something to complain about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When they know you.
So say if you didn't have a website, or if you did have a website but you couldn't purchase on it, because you know that's a thing too. You got a website and you just see shit and you can't really just make a purchase on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the whole thing. You got to hook up to it. You got to hook the credit card shit up to the website. Okay. Right? Am I correct?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I ain't know that
has nothing to do with you. You're not taking nobody's number in the list. You don't have a list of numbers. It's completely separate. But people always going to find a reason why they don't want to buy from black people, man. I'm telling you, food. Come on.
Yeah.
We are only consumers, guys. Like that's the thing that I hate. Of that. Like it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's good because it could keep a fucking, know what I mean, like the community going.
Yeah.
And it could sustain the community. But if you are only a consumer, who's going to be who you going to buy it from? I mean, who's doing the selling?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How we don't got our own corner stores and shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how the fuck is that possible? It's crazy. Just that small thing. Yeah. How we don't got our own fucking corner stores?
And that's crazy. Like,
because nobody. I mean, I feel like it still wouldn't get the support.
It don't. It won't.
Even King's Corner. Everybody fuck with King's Corner back.
We was little kids though.
Like, yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I'm just trying to say that it's possible. Yeah, we have had that at one point.
And then it faded out though. I wonder why.
Maybe because 611 opened up right across the street.
You know what I mean? And people will go there than rather go to King's Corner. Like,
yeah,
it's
crazy.
It's crazy.
And then even if I got a corner store, people would rather go to 7-Eleven. People, you know what I mean? They rather go support the Arab. Like, you know what I mean? Like that.
You got the same shit they got.
Yes. They would. Yo, the Arab got a 10 cent cheaper.
Yeah, he might have a 10 cent cheaper.
Yeah, but that goes back to what you said. Somebody gonna always find something to complain about.
Yeah, always.
Well, it's mine. Facts.
Only when it comes to us though. Us buying from us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's when all the complaints come in and shit. You come to the all of a sudden everybody the smartest person in the world. They can break everything.
That's the technology, guys. That's the trick shit about what we were speaking about the last episode that they planted. Like, you know what I mean? And it's so crazy that the 50% of people that know that still gonna go support the other man. The person that they don't know is still supporting the person they do know. They still want to do it because it's like they trained our minds to do that shit. So all we did do is just keep putting it in their face. I'm gonna make you want to buy my shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Or like you said, not putting a name behind it, not putting a face on it. Yeah.
Even though that's kind of like it's foul, and some people probably wouldn't even want to not humble themselves, but break themselves down to do that. Like, man, I ain't faking in front. Fuck that. This is my shit. Yeah. I own it. But it's like,
but how many people? A lot of people.
Like, some shit ain't even worth the fight You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's worth the fight just to try to say, like, that's more of an ego thing to say, like, I own this, you crazy as hell. It's like, nah.
I think sometimes you just let your work speak for itself, girl. But, because I be going through that too. Like, damn, I don't want to put my face on this. It took me a while to start posting my own pictures on my page because I didn't want nobody to. I know that might sound weird and shit, but I didn't want nobody to know it was me.
Yeah.
I just want my shit to speak for itself. I want you to buy this hoodie because you like it, not because it's for me.
I think that's the best way.
Not because it's for me.
Not because it's from you.
I got something to say.
Or don't not buy it because it's from me. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. Like, I don't want you to buy it. I want you to buy it because it's fire.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to be like, I'm not buying it just because they know who it is that made the shit.
But don't buy it because you think you don't, because that's not really supporting just because you bought it. And then you never wear the shit. Like, I had people buy it and never wear it. Like,
if I got your shit,
I want to see you. I want to see you in this, bro. Like,
yo,
that's more important to me than anything.
Sorry that you on episode 312 because if you was on like the first, I don't know, 50 episodes, we used to give out t-shirts and fucking glasses, all kind of souvenirs and shit.
Yeah,
we've never seen anybody with that shit on.
That's crazy.
Giving out hoodies, fucking everything. Not one robe.
Yeah, Robe, the only
Robe wore that shit, guy. One time,
oh,
that was
and shout out to my man, my job and shit. What if I was dang, I was born. That motherfucker wear shit every day. I don't give a fuck if he wear it to work. That motherfucker be clean as hell.
We interviewed him?
Bro. Nah.
I'm talking about the people that we interviewed.
Oh, people that be interviewed and shit, but I'm just saying, but like, you don't never see people, you know what I mean? He just bought it because he know me, but he actually wore it. That's what I was just saying. Like, he actually wore it.
Want to see.
Like, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So I just to buy it. Like,
yeah, so we spending all this money on it, and then we give it to you on and rock it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could just put it on for a few seconds, take a picture, and then.
And that's another thing. Like, why people do that? Why, like, I don't understand. That's just like in your mind, like, you really don't be like, damn. You could put. I don't give a fuck if you in a regular with your house sleeping gear on and just throw the shirt on and be like, and take a picture with it.
Just imagine when you focusing solely on clothes with that shit though. Like, when you sending people free merch in hopes that they wear it and repost it.
Yeah,
I done gave away so much merch, bro, and I ain't never seen none of it posted on social media. YouTube, I sent my shit to YouTubers. Oh yeah, we'll take it. Never seen it reposted. Like, so you.
Damn, we
bro.
both jaded. That's why we ain't get no free One Life shit, and you ain't get no regular ass podcast shit. We couldn't even do a switch. We jaded from these motherfuckers, man.
From people
you know what I'm saying?
Now we wake up because we can brand shit. Brand shit.
What is bond like for real? Like we always been. Even if you would have been like, even if you would have been like, yo, you think like you didn't have to come up here, just holler at us and be like, yo, you think you could do this or whatever? Like, God, like we do that shit, bro. Like, people, like, just fuck with us, God. We fuck with you same level. Like, even if you didn't, we still fuck with you if it wasn't on the clothes shit or the podcast shit. Like that's what we do. I wear my shit. Like, you know, I wear my shit, bro. You want to see his shit. Yeah. Like, once I copy, like, especially somebody that's around the way, I don't give a fuck about something fly as hell I bought in the store. I might not even take no pictures that night. You know what I mean? But, like, some around the way, I'm going to be like, yo, make sure I take this picture. Yeah, even if I ain't posted, I got it. So the right time, I'm gonna post it. Yeah. You know what I mean, or whatever. But
all my shit to an event or something. Just it's little things to support people, man. Ain't gotta be nothing big as hell.
But then to take it back real quick, like when we were saying like to put the face on it or whatever, but it's kind of good though in the business sense of out of the hood or people that know you because it is true that when you go to these owners like these big companies and shit like that. They see the black person behind it and won't fuck with it, but like it.
I was referring to our own people, not even
but
you know what I mean.
But honestly, people that don't know me support me more.
Yeah, and it's always like that.
You know what I mean?
Well, this
I always get love when I go somewhere out of where I'm from.
Yeah,
always
facts. Like just know, like I don't know, like
I make clothes for everybody. My shit ain't just for.
Yeah, like
I don't care what color you wear. I need cool shit.
So in the clothing you make like what are the I don't know what you call it. Do you call it genres? Like when you're dealing with male, female, big babies. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like who do you actually make clothes for?
For everybody, unisex. Anybody can wear my shit.
I mean, like you could make baby clothes too then.
If I chose to go that route,
but
it's just me. So when I try to do too much, it get overwhelming.
Yeah.
So I be having to focus up on one thing. Like,
But like, say,
you know what I'm saying?
but like,
because I try to do multiple things like that, bro. That shit had me going.
Or a line, exclusive line.
That's the good thing with clothes. I could just drop capsules and do what I want. Like I could drop
that's
all baby
fire.
clothes.
Yes.
Yeah. I could drop all.
You don't gotta necessarily stick to it forever and have those things forever on deck. Like I got 50 pieces right here. That's it. That's exclusive. These are sizes that I got. They go. And you know what? That make it more exclusive, like more
1-on-1
enticing.
Like 1-50.
1-on-1s,
definitely. Like that'd be the most.
Everybody want
shit.
1-on-1s, man. Because you like I'm the only one with this jacket. I'm the only one with this sweatsuit type shit.
And that's
especially if it's hard. Like,
and then you get people like, yo, what's that? Oh, that's my man shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, holla at him. Yo, send that over. Like, you know what I mean? Holla at him. He make you a 1-on-1. No one, 1-on-1.
And that's that support right there.
And that's the support. Like, you know what I mean? That's you know what I mean, what we have to do though. Like, you know. But yeah, definitely. Like I seen you've been on that grind for a while now. Like, you know what I mean?
I try to stay consistent.
Yeah. Or this bond, definitely.
So what's next though? Like besides, so I know you said the store. I mean, or any kind of central location, whatever the next idea that you got. But like, do you like collab? Like, what's the you know, because there's certain things that you don't know if you're not in the industry. You know what I mean? Like I'm not in the fashion industry. So how do it work with like other designers and shit that's like from our area? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't been approached with a collab yet, but I definitely want to do a collab though.
Like,
that's a fact. I definitely want to do a collab.
So you willing to do that?
Yeah, I'm willing to do that. If it's right, if everything good with it, I'm willing to do that. Nobody came to me with that yet, and I haven't went to nobody with it.
But you want?
I just feel like I want to get my brand where it need to be before I be like, yo, let's collab.
So like, do y'all like bump into each other at fashion shows? Do you do fashion shows?
I have done them. I haven't, like I said,
that's like one of the best.
Been in the mix of my personal life,
but
I'm definitely back at it now. Like I'm really taking this like to the next level. Yeah, because I haven't been taking it serious as I should be. Keep it real with you. Like.
But everything happened for a reason too, because like I was saying that too, because you know we had dates set up and we couldn't get to it to make it happen. But you had bumped into Sause, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I just going. But it was like at the same time where I just seen you start coming back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I ain't even like pay attention like that, like how you was like.
Cause I'm not a talkative person, bro. So it's like being in this show is like, I don't know. It's going. I always tell people this, yo, it's gonna take me a little longer to get where I want to be, cause I'm not that dude that's like, not in the mix. I barely go out.
Yeah, go out somewhere.
So when I see him, I had to say something to him. Got him like.
Why?
You walking past him like, yo, cause I mean we supposed to do it before, and it's crazy. It's crazy that I saw you, bro. Cause somebody was like, yo, I seen somebody that used to fuck me, come get something from me every drop, and he like, yo, you don't be posting no more. Yeah. And I'm like, I be damn. And then I'm like, damn, I don't show my face enough. I don't be putting up enough. I don't do enough content. I don't talk enough. Yeah. So when I see him, I had to say something like, yo, I'm ready to do it now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this might be, it's like opening, like, this is the save zone when you feel like we're a regular ass podcast, man. You come here and kick it. Cause definitely when you take off, cause it ain't about if you, it's when you. You know, cause I know what I mean, I got faith in you. I know, you know what I mean? I'm wishing the best for you. But this is the first interview, so the next one might be a platform that's bigger. And then like, all right, I did this, you know what I mean? I did the regular ass podcast, so now get more in tune. Yeah, like you did this shit first, man. Like, nervous or not, I was trying to tell you guys, like from gate. This shit is like dope though.
Yeah, it's like a little practice, man. A little training to get that shit out the way real quick. Get that first one out the way.
Knock it out now.
You get more comfortable. You know, you can't network with just being in the shell all the time. You know?
It's wild, but when these weirdos out here, sometimes you make you want to stay in the shell.
I'm gonna pick and choose who decide
to mess with.
That's what you gotta control.
I ain't gonna be all loose like.
Yeah, everywhere, like cause. I gotta feel a good energy like from you to fuck with you.
For me to even open up, I gotta
feel like I ain't. You know what I mean? I might be laughing and joking and shit, but I definitely read vibes. I'm off of that energy. You know what I mean? Like I'm off of that big time. Like if I don't feel it, I don't really feel it. I'm gonna be quiet. Like, you know what I mean? Nah, let me stop giving that.
You don't not read vibes, Bino.
Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Motherfucker be like, why you don't like that nigga? Cause I ain't like I don't like him. I just don't like his vibes. Like how he his mannerisms.
Coming from
It's crazy that like that energy is a real thing. It's crazy. Like you can really feel vibes.
Yeah, but like it's crazy because a motherfucker that can't be like, man, that shit ain't no such thing. Yes, it is, man. Like you don't want to be that motherfucker just everywhere around everybody. Like yeah, like
I'm
that shit is
not that nigga. Man.
Yeah, like we grown as hell. Like that was cool to get your name out there when we was younger or whatever. Like, oh, he everywhere. He be with them or he there. Like that was cool, but now like hell no. Like if you ain't about business and motivation and doing something with yourself and you still stuck with the same shit, I don't want to be around you. Like that shit. Like what am I around you for? You're not teaching me nothing. I ain't learning nothing new from you. Like what the fuck? You doing the same old shit I've been knew. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. Once I start reading energy and vibes and shit, I think my life been better. You know what I mean? Like far as just my whole aura, like life itself is better.
And like everybody reached that point at different times in their life.
Yeah.
Right? Different times, different ages.
Yeah, facts.
It's not always the same. Like I mean, sometimes people got to go through a little bit more. Yeah. Before they start realizing, like, yo, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But it's never too late. It's always, you know what I mean? It's always a good time. Right now is the time. Always. Right?
And another thing too. Like you know, you got the like you said, the apparel. Like we were saying, clothing. Like apparel sounds way better than clothing.
Yeah.
Clothing it sticks to like that genre, like the hood, like clothes, like clothing, like you know what I mean. But
I like clothing. I
like clothing.
I don't mind clothing.
I think it depends how you put it.
But I like apparel too. But
yeah,
you know what I mean, I don't mind clothing at all. Like
see
clothing company, I don't mind that.
You know, like alright, you don't mind it. Yeah. I don't.
So, I mean, you don't mind it now. I don't mind it, so you don't mind it.
I mean, listen.
Change your mind.
I'm saying,
we all the same thing.
Like I'd rather to hear the apparel. It sounds more, you know what I mean? I don't know, to me, more business like.
Me too. That's what.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Then I don't mind the clothing. Like if you got clothing, it is what it is. But apparel sounds more.
Give it that.
Like you know what I mean, especially apparel. Like you know what I mean, you got that name and then apparel. Like you said, like the clothing depends on what the name is. It all gotta ride together. You know what I mean? Like it gotta ride together.
I feel like it gotta flow. Like my first name was just wow. I just wanted to do it. And it just went all out with it. Like and if I'm gonna start it now, I'm not gonna start it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Now, so at what when did you have your shit in? I remember you had it in Twiz and Bless in the store.
Yeah,
that's where I first really was seeing them at, like the actual physical pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He definitely came through for me. Let me have a little rack on the wall. When I first started,
that's moves right there.
Yeah, that was inspiration.
Because think about if they'd been hating on you and be like, nah, get that shit out of here.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I got you, but
Bless showed hella love when I first started, bro. And to this day, he's still showing love.
That's that guy. That's my guy, man. That's our guy. Bless definitely show love all the time on his bond. Facts. But yeah, after that, he had a store.
So it wasn't One Life then. Then it was still
Lyfe.
Lyfe.
It was something else then.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Lyfe clothing. And,
true.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah, the One Life. The One Life.
The sweatshirt still was dope though.
One is one.
Nice designs.
Facts. I'm gonna show everybody them pieces, man. Like you fire, guy. You got some shit, guy. Like I love them shit.
I went to a fashion show last night.
Oh yeah.
I'm in Perfume Boy.
Man,
and you know what? I'm slacking a little bit because I should have had the information.
That's another thing too. I'm stepping out because I could have been did it, bro. I swear the fear definitely. Fear will hold you back, bro.
Yo, knock that shit
out. Fear holds you back, man. But I'm ready. I'm ready to start doing bigger moves like that, bro. My own wave. Because I done been in fashion shows, but it was always my brand being a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a headline.
And throw somewhere nice. What is bond like for real and just like we definitely support. Throw that shit out there forever. You do something, we got you. Like you know what I mean. Post whenever we post your shit, whatever, guy, and get your shit out there, guy. Like fashion shows are definitely it because like now I start paying attention to more fashion shows and shit. Like and motherfuckers be like, yo, that shit. Like shit that motherfuckers be wearing some crazy shit. Like with the fashion, like
that's what I'm saying. But this the thing though. You kind of got to be into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, go there, like, laughing at motherfuckers.
Like,
I feel like once you know
say
the concept.
Like you ever been to like a like the poetry shit, like when they do like spoken word?
Yeah, I mean,
I never been to one, but I know.
So if you go there, like it's two ways you could take. Either you could be really into that shit, or you could like be like laughing at it because it's kind of hilarious. So like when people come walking out, you know, depending on how the setup is, like it could, like you just gotta really get into it, guy. And you can really create a whole vibe with that shit. I love fashion show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love to be in there, like
I've been like
seeing different people's styles,
yeah.
how they come in over here, over there, like. Because usually when
you're
you're in the area, you see the same shit all the time. You know what I mean? So it's cool to see some go to a fashion show.
And it's things like you're looking at creativity right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like created that shit. You know what I'm saying? They put that shit on somebody and they coming through with it. That's why we respect
that skateboard, broken skateboard that Dirk had on. Motherfuckers laughing at it, but like for every 10 people laughing at it, there's 20 people that like that shit. You know, see that shit?
A lot of that shit is silly.
It was silly.
It was kind of man.
It was silly,
but it goes what I was about to say about the concept. He had it on for a reason, I think, right?
Yeah, probably because somebody probably gave him.
You can laugh at it, or you could be into it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
Sometimes when you know the concept of the designer, you like, oh shit, I see why he did that. That's dope.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like all the shit that Drake wore, the big ass wild shit that he gave somebody, I forgot. Like that shit, I think it was probably by the same designer. I think it might have been because it was the same type of goofy shit. Like you know what I mean?
Some shit do be suspect.
Yeah, like you know what's suspect?
Some shit do be suspect.
I just can't
all that shit.
Balloon and shit. Like if you got something that blew up like a balloon, come on, man.
Yeah, like the chick that Kanye used to fuck with. What's that model? The one that he was just messing with.
So let me ask y'all this. I want to ask y'all a question. Go ahead. What y'all think about them big red boots though?
Oh my God! I'm glad you talked about that.
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
I saw them. They like one piece boots.
Like what you did? It's a whole like the Kanye big boots, but somebody
couldn't even take them off, right? I think I saw something where somebody couldn't get it off.
I seen that video.
Yeah.
That one, which is terrible.
Fucking Lil Wayne daughter, Lil Wayne daughter tore Lil Wayne up like, oh my God, Dad, take those off. Those are the ugliest boots, guy. But you see how many people got them though?
The uglier, the better it seems like sometimes, bro.
Why are they so big? You so little, like Courtney Ray. I'm like, yo, you so little and petite. God, those shits are just so big.
It's the people who are wearing it too, bro. It's the influence.
Yeah,
that's played a big part too.
The big goofy
If I made those right now and passed them out in the hood, they wouldn't get noticed like that. They'd be like, yo, what the fuck is those? Exactly, but
you know what
once
it is,
that right person throw it on, it's like
you gotta have the confidence in what you're wearing.
That's true too.
That's what it is. It's the confidence about not like, oh, you got it on, but you in the corner like, oh, like you know what I mean, shy. Motherfucker got them big ass, dumb ass boots. I'm everywhere. I'm in the middle of the floor. Look, come by me. Boom, I'm kicking you. You know what I mean? You gotta have the confidence on what you're wearing. That's why I like about the fashion shows, though. Like, you know what I mean? The motherfucker can have, when you put that on, that motherfucker better have the confidence on walking down that aisle. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, put that shit on silent, though, bro. They, and they change quick as hell, too. I respect that. Like, sometimes, like, it depends on what fashion show you go to. It don't be that many models sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They model on everybody's shit.
True. It's a regular ass podcast.
And they, so what? But disrespect.
I put it on this son. I'm listening. Go ahead.
They put my shit on silent. They been
talking all that
shit. No,
this shit started 5 minutes later.
It's like motherfuckers be doing me on purpose. Like they know I'm on a podcast. Like you know I'm doing a podcast. I'm like, yo, leave me alone. What is wrong?
What up, man? I forgot the fuck I was saying.
Then we talk about the big
high don't be that many models in these.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I respect they changing game, guy. They change quick as hell.
Yeah.
Switch they whole shit up real quick.
Oh yeah, that's why I
can't. Boop, boop, boop. Next thing you know, coming out with some new shit on.
Or just bond. Like even when you performing, how you be like, yeah, like motherfuckers like artists and shit, you when they got their stage performance down, like damn, they changed quick as hell. Like what the fuck they be having that shit under?
Nah,
like
these motherfuckers was changing quicker than that.
Oh no, because they used to it. Oh nah, they be having look, whoop, they be having their arms out, motherfuckers be ready. Quick as hell. Like yo, only 2 people just went past. How you just change that whole outfit like that? Yeah, this bond. But yeah, that fashion world, like to get into the fashion world right now and be dedicated like you are, and then like a couple other people out there, like that is like the fashion world is what it is right now, and you can't be scared to put out that piece that you feel confident about. Like damn, what people wear that. Fuck it, like you
still
said, you
still
can
gotta
do it
put
how
out.
you can do it.
You still got to put it out.
Just put it out.
Because you
Then the more, you know what I mean. The more
like
people
not
want
gonna
it,
put it out.
the more you can make it. And be like, all right, well now this is what it is, and now you put them in. I got 20 of those shits, all sizes and whatever in the store. Go get it. I got it on the website. Like, you know what I mean? Be confident about that.
And sometimes some people, I mean, it's all about how you also marketing that shit too. Sometimes you gotta put it on the right person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make that shit deliver right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, like, everything fit right on me. You know what I'm saying? So, you need a quick model, you know what I mean? Somebody come through, throw something on real quick, right, Bino?
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
This nigga talking about everything fit right on me. Get your fucking light skin ass out of here.
I hate taking pictures, man. I hate taking pictures.
Yeah,
Me
you
too,
say
right?
you taking
I get
pictures.
right.
Like,
I do
yo,
hate
I'm
taking
fucking
pictures,
like, and they showing hella love. You know what I'm saying?
How was your in-person response when you go around? When you see people in person, everybody, when they say to you, they be like, oh, you know what I mean? How your shit, I mean, your shit good, shit fire, seen you, you know what I mean? I see you, like type shit.
Yeah,
Everywhere you go.
yeah. If they know about it,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they know about it. But it's like sometimes I go back into that shell from that shit like just at the store. I try to put these young boys on some cool shit, and it's like, bro, I'm not gonna hound you to.
Bro, that's wrong.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hound you to do that, man.
But it's a separation in that. They're like, it's like them. I think them giving out their Instagram is like us getting somebody's number back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or email. Like, I don't want to give you my shit. Like, you know what I mean? They tied to it different. Like, we just use it as a tool. It's their actual life. You know what I mean? Depending on how old you say young. So I figured it was, you know what I mean? Some younger guys who probably grew up with the motherfucking internet.
Yeah.
But
keep that in mind too.
But
So
you don't
let
want
that
to follow
discourage
me
you
and
too
shit,
much.
but you want to post guns and shit on your shit, doing dumb shit and shit. Like, do something smart. You know what I mean? Do something smart and follow me, motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean?
It was just the way it was done, bro. Like, you pull your phone out, then you put it back in your pocket and take my phone, and then, like, you didn't want to. It's just shit, like, just stupid shit.
No guidance and shit. Like, I don't know. People just move like.
I mean, I'm not gonna let that fuck my day up.
Yeah, so.
Ain't about that.
Like the podcast, man. Like, yo, listen, man. Like, I used to get bothered because we got hacked. We had like what was it? Like 3,000 followers. Like, you know what I mean? From jump though, bro. Like when we first started doing this shit, I then got hacked. And it's like, yo, bro, like
it was lit.
It was lit. It was lit.
On what platform y'all got hacked?
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
On Instagram,
You gotta change that.
We got real hacked.
Yeah, we got real like yo. They
know,
some
clicked
slick.
on something.
You know, for me, I would have been thinking automatically somebody hating on my shit because they don't want me to. They see me start
it was a real hack. I think that just was going around because it was fucking what you call him? He got hacked from
SJ Dub.
SJ Dub. So SJ Dubs, he got hacked.
Yeah.
Somebody sent
and we just talked
us a DM from him. And then we got hacked through him.
Yeah.
And then he got his page back.
You know what I mean? And he's like, yo, you just gotta give him a couple dollars. I said, what the fuck? I ain't giving nobody no couple dollars.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not paying nobody.
That's something you started.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm ready to start over.
Grew that shit organic.
Yeah, and that's what I said, like, and organic.
We thought we was on.
What is one? I'm like, damn, that my regular page is more lit than the podcast page. You know what I'm saying?
So what y'all think I gotta do to get it back?
Just the content, and just go a different way. Stop trying to, like you said, like with this shit, like appease the people around our way, guy. Like we gotta appease the people. It's a bigger world, guy. Like cause we could see the analytics. Like the analytics is overseas and different states, and it's not coming from where we at or where we grew up at. It's coming from outside of the box. Yeah, like you know what I mean. And like I pay attention to a lot of that shit. Like I really, really like pay attention to it, and it's just
y'all
like
ever tried to get like bigger stars and shit.
And y'all are bigger.
Yeah, like
not like that, bro. Like, have you ever tried to get like a trending motherfucker off of?
I was trying to tell Bino to get somebody. I tried to tell him to get Cassidy. He ain't trying to get Cassidy.
Like
I tried to tell him to get
So if you did, what if these niggas was? What if they was willing to fuck with you, but you had to pay them?
How much though?
How much though? Like, and it depends what you're doing.
I got no money.
And it depends what you're doing. It depends what you're doing. Like, it gotta be like beneficial though, God, bro. Like you know what I mean? I'm really doing this shit for a passion though. Like, I feel like with your love or without your love, I'm gonna make it, God. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not knocking paying you because everybody needs some love. But what if we do like people that want to get on here and be like, yo, you know what I mean? $100. like God, it'll be more people that just fall back. Like I want to do this shit organically, and then have people like we just name drop. Can we name drop?
You can do whatever you want.
Like you know what I mean? Like a motherfucker, like somebody like Casanova and shit. I would just be like we were just on the phone with him, like it was a link. You know what I mean? We was on a 3-way call and shit. You know what I mean? So it was like. He like, yo, you know what I mean? He like, yo, peace and shit. Like, this is already like, we need that bag. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on in here and shit like that. But like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'll pay you, bro. Like,
yeah, and we can say who was through too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was the big flex.
It was through flex.
You know what I mean? The flex and shit. You know what I mean?
What flex tell him?
He said, nigga, you locked up.
He said, nigga, you in jail.
Jail. He said, nigga, you in jail.
Bro, that's the start though, bro. Y'all network and got a relationship with Flex. That's a
No, big flex.
I'm about to say that's a
with Dick.
Flex. Y'all on your way.
Nah.
Real talk.
He was on.
Yeah, what is bond?
That's a big move, nigga.
Nah.
They locked up.
What is bond? Yeah, you know Flex.
Yeah, Flex from around the way.
Yeah, true. So what is bond? He locked up together and shit. You know what I mean? With somebody else.
Still would have been big because y'all could have did the audio like.
Yeah, and then it's funny as hell because I could have like, if I was some trashy nigga, I could have just recorded it. Niggas be recording shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? I had like a minute conversation with him or something real quick. You know what I mean? But it was just like, he put me on the spot. Like, we didn't like ask for that. Like, it was just like, yo, I got my nigga in here. Yo, come here, yo. This is a podcast right here. You know what I mean? He just hopped on the phone.
He said, I don't do it.
It for free. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So how he was talking, he wasn't trying to say nothing. Cause I was trying to get a nigga his respect from, he like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm locked up. So, and I was like, yeah, I see what you did. Like, you know what I mean? Bought his wife a business and shit like that. Like, I'm just showing him love. I seen that shit. I respect that shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah, I respect it too.
Yeah.
So as soon as you say you don't do interviews for free, I'm not saying a word.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just.
That's how much I respect you.
Yeah.
That's how much right there. I'm gonna do exactly what you don't want for free. Okay, then get back, put Flex, give him the phone back.
I don't know if he's like, you know what I mean? I don't know if he heard me, but I'm like, yo, by the time, I'm like, yo, whatever. I said, by the time, like, the niggas you want to do an interview for free, niggas ain't checking for you right now, catching over an interview. You know what I mean? Niggas disappeared on you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trending. So I said that. I was like, yo, we might not be nothing now, but by the time you come home, we gonna be the shit. Cause we do this shit for a passion.
That's how you gotta think. That's how you gotta think too, bro.
You know what I mean? Like and it start breaking up. He like, yo, I can't hear you. So when I say that, he probably ain't hear me. He like, yo, this shit breaking up. Then that shit just automatically.
I was off already, bro.
Yeah, you was off already. Yeah, you was off. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Well, this bond.
You can call back.
Well, this bond. I was like, damn. I was like, man. I was happy that shit hung up. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. Like, it was wildin'. Like, not to be big-headed because we ain't shit. Like, you know, I mean, we are shit, but, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we on. But I was just like,
man,
what?
Get that man
anyway, I mean, y'all, like, our people around here is, like, really who we fuck with, guys. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I just feel like we see it different than everybody else see it. You know, when we look at something, it's like we're looking at everything from the outside in. Like, we know, like, Bino, fire A&R guy, like, you know what I mean? He did the whole mixtape, picked everybody for the mixtape. Shit was fire. Shit's still fire. We still gonna run it. So you know what I mean? Because it ain't do what it was supposed to do. But it's still fire shit on there, and just like we kind of like see things a little different.
Yeah. Like I could have got people.
I think it's a beautiful thing y'all doing that from where y'all from, man. Giving people a chance to get the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this though, like. Sometimes y'all might need to step outside of it though.
I know.
I feel like as hard as y'all been going, like y'all deserve a little bit more credit, bro.
Yeah, but it's mine.
I mean, sometimes you gotta take it outside of where you from, to get that notification that you.
Yeah, and what it's about, and then just like I got a couple people and shit that I'm about to holler at that we got relationships with through like music and shit like that. Like I mean, I had like ransoms and shit like that. Like I see the nigga Orlando. Like, you know what I mean?
Off this shit. Why can't y'all? People making
what is mine? And that's why. Facts. And that's why. And I mean, I'll be kind of knocking the nigga that's on.
Oh, yo, we just do this because this is what we do. Like,
I ain't making money.
Like, listen, if there's some money to be made, then like.
You pay for doing what you love to do. Yeah, it's okay to get paid to do what you love to do.
And that's what, you know what I mean? Like, the topic is like, niggas like, really, like, we not getting paid, and I be hating them over like that already got a platform that just do this shit and get money on that. They get their millions.
And they to the next level.
Yeah, like
and y'all start from the bottom.
What is mine? Like just like that because y'all already got a platform.
But when you get,
but
when you do get to the top,
because there's so many people out there that's better pods and like that really got a passion for it. I'm not saying everybody.
Yeah,
bro.
time will tell, man.
Like,
time will tell everything, man.
Facts.
So let them jump in and do whatever they want to do. Time will tell with that shit. But that's just, I mean, you just being jealous. that they got a platform and they using their platform already. That's all it is.
That's
like,
jealous.
Yeah, just being jealous. You're the platform and you like whatever, man. Like when you would do the same damn thing, motherfucker. If you was a motherfucking actor or something, or somebody that was famous, and you could get a quick, but not you, Bino, because you got mad honor, but me, I would definitely do that. Like just go and do a podcast, and you give me $2 million real quick. Definitely, I don't care if the shit don't work or not. I ain't. All you gotta give me money and I just talk.
2 hours, you know what I mean? 2 hours of my time.
Fuck that
shit.
Man.
I'm saying like, I would love to take the money, but I'm like, you know what I mean? It's about I ain't gonna sell my soul for this shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Selling your soul though?
No, I'm just saying like, because you got this platform, you do a podcast, but you got to do this, you got to talk about, you know what I mean? Trying to give you your direction. Like, because people signing under people and shit. Like,
you mean like, what you mean?
Like, I just mean like some certain shit that you like, even contracts with anything. Certain people that give you opportunity, they always want to be like, but on the back end, this, you got to do this for me. Like, and it's like, you know what I mean? Some shit that you, now I'm not saying no wild accusations that people be saying about the industry, the Illuminati shit, but I'm just saying like people just be like, oh, but you got to talk about this shit that you don't want to talk about, but you got your own direction and vision, but they be like, oh, we'll give you this, but you can have a little bit of your vision in it, but we gonna give you 50% of our vision. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It gotta come with something. I want this shit to be organic, and I'm gonna do it how I do it. Like honestly, like my man, like I fucks with Joe Budden. Like everybody called him dumb as hell, stupid, but he stood on his shit.
So what person that you think like came with something, like any actor or somebody that was on and got a podcast and they trying to like persuade people a certain type of way because they shit came with something, like who?
I don't know.
Nobody. You're making up random shit.
I don't know because I don't know them personally. I'm just saying.
Not personally about their podcast. Like you said.
But I don't even listen to like a lot of podcasts. But man, boy, you know it's shit like that out there. It's like it's like I'm not gonna sit here and just think about it.
I ain't got no example. I don't know. I'm just talking bullshit.
So I'm just talking bullshit.
Yeah, man, that's not happening.
It's not happening?
No.
So
podcasts be about bullshit.
So you're not saying that
people talking about nothing.
So you're not saying that people don't be making. So you're not saying like in the industry it ain't well known that people like when they giving people something, you gotta be like, oh, in their contract you gotta do this, you gotta act like this.
Example. I think I know what you're talking about, but I need an example. To really clear, like, I mean,
I don't have no example.
Because it doesn't exist.
Yes, it does exist.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I can come back later once I look it up and I can tell you where it exists.
So let me see. I'm trying to see what you're saying. So
this is why I don't like what he do.
Okay,
I know exactly what he's saying.
Because I'm talking about podcasting, but I can talk about rap, though. I can talk about rap.
What you think Diddy got going on, Revolt or something like that?
Yeah, before he owned.
So you said like, if he told old boy to be like, yo, I don't want you to do this, that, and third show.
Okay, boom.
He got to run with it because he got.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it.
He can't do what
I was thinking about
podcast. Full creativity over his way because.
I knew that already.
So why didn't you just say it?
Because you need to say it, motherfucker. If you're bringing some shit up, you need to be able to express it.
I don't need to do nothing. I don't need to do
nothing.
Then
whatever then. Then it's not going to go through. Then it's not going to go through.
But anyway.
No, because I'm tired
I know what I stand on.
I'm tired of clarifying this shit for you.
You're not clarifying nothing for me.
Bro just did it for you.
You're not clear, but you not.
Usually I do it.
But you said, I think I know. But you said, what you said, I think I know what you're talking about. And then you said it, right?
Did he know?
That's all he had to do.
Why do
that's all he had to do.
Somebody got to do that.
But that's all he had to do.
No. You need to do that. You need to be doing that.
He had to have this argument in this conversation.
No, bro. You always bringing some shit up.
Okay, but now listen.
That's why I call him Mr. Half Info guy, because he come like halfway and think somebody else supposed to take it the rest of the way. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, no.
But listen, like I was saying before you said that. Hold up. But like I was saying before you said that, I was thinking about, we talk about podcasting. I could have hit you with the music. I could have hit you, but we talking about podcasting. So I was thinking like, damn, who podcast? It was running in my head. I couldn't think of exactly a podcast. But in the industry, if you want to say entertainment industry, I can tell you, yeah, it gets done. Like 50, he signed with Fox. He got deals with every other company. He has no limits. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker, like it's certain, the Stars deal, he signed, but you can't go nowhere else. You gotta have this shit on our platform.
Yeah.
Can't. That's what I'm talking about.
True.
But I was talking about podcasting actually. Like, you know what I mean? I really don't listen to podcasts except for like the big people like $1 million worth of game and, you know what I mean, Nori shit. Like, you know what I mean? I listen to other little podcasts, but here and there clips. But I couldn't think, and I don't know their ordeal. I couldn't think of it right off the bat.
True.
But I was talking about Joe Budden. That's why I fuck with Joe Budden, because he stood on, I'm going to do it my way. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. Fuck you. Because Apple, Spotify wanted to give him this amount of money, but no days off. You know what I mean? He had shit in his contract where it wasn't his way. And that's what I was saying, though. Sure. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, oh, all you got to do is just say it, bro. It ain't, I don't need your fucking assist. Motherfucker, you just wanted to do that.
Somebody is.
He said, I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna let you go, Bino. You just.
I knew the whole time what you were talking about. I'm just trying to help.
I know it makes good. It makes good content.
Speak that shit
It
all
makes
the way
good
out.
content. It makes good content.
It
makes good content.
You know what? I ain't helping you. You know what? It's over. I'm not helping you. No. Next time you bring your point halfway across and you can't get it all the way, I'm not helping you. I'm not doing it.
Look. It don't matter, cause I could shimmy my way right out of it.
No, you can't.
Next subject.
No,
Shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? This is what makes the podcast, though. We don't need we don't need nobody else. This is me and you, motherfucker. Fuck you.
No, we do need somebody else. I'm not gonna be.
No. Here you go. Look, he couldn't run. He couldn't run with that. He got to make it funny though. But yeah, but anyway though, man. That is one life, man. Feel me? That's what we was talking about. That's all. Do it your way, man. That's all. Don't let nobody influence you, man. Well, this is Bond though, man. But yeah, what's your next moves though? Like, would you like after this? You just put out the new
I want to do
set.
More. I want to do more. I want to be more hands on with different
outlets,
different things and shit. Like, cause I started out making majority of my own merch.
Yeah.
And then I had to fuck with different vendors, but I want to get more into like experiencing my shit with my own machines. And
doing it your own. Okay.
Way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, so, I was thinking about something you said earlier about that you hold all positions in your company. See, that could also be a downfall too, because you just getting stretched out too many places, right? But you got to be able to bring people in that you could trust to be able to delegate some of that shit for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it can become overwhelming.
And having a team is a good thing, bro.
It is a good thing.
It's not bad.
But when you a creator, kinda like you don't like nobody touching. For me anyway. Yeah. Like I just don't like nobody. Like it took a lot for me to be able to let Bino do videos and shit for the pod. I just want that right now. I wanted to do everything because I just wanted to. Like because I'm a creator and I just could. I just do it like that. I don't know. It ain't, maybe it's a fucking, I don't know.
I think you find the right person to do business with and to mess with, bro. Like, y'all click. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the same way, too. I tried to go into business with somebody before and just, that shit ain't work. Like, I like this design, you like that design. And it's like, we just bumping heads, you feel me?
And you just can't go into business with everybody because they put, like, just say, like, yo, somebody say, yo, I don't got no clothing ideas, but I got this to invest. Like you can't just you just can't go into business with everybody with own family and shit. Like you really like
at it.
I had a few situations like that. And I'm
because that person clearly not gonna understand how business works, and that money could just be going out the window in a few days, and it's like, yo, where my money at? Like,
where's
my money at? Like,
and I'm learning to not spend my own money, bro. Like that's what we take. Like, I feel like that's why I ain't really. I had a meeting where I bank at and shit. And it's like I got the blueprint on what to do to advance my business and definitely take it to the next level.
Yeah, spending your own money is one of them. Yeah, like, definitely. Facts.
So I definitely feel like with the next year, if I continue on to be consistent with my shit, that I'm definitely gonna be somewhere better than what I am right now. You feel me?
Yeah, and it'll all work out for you basically, like how you wanted it to be, even though you got stagnated and ended or whatever. Everything gonna work out. Fact. And like the part, like I know where it has to be to get it to that next level.
Sitting up, everybody. Didn't I say it? When he get into it, he gonna be sitting up. You know what I mean? I know my pie, though. I know my pie. He on it. Like, back up off that mic, man. I got you set up different now. From earlier. Back up a little bit, man.
You see me? My levels.
No, I'm over here. You over here blowing the levels out.
I'm blowing the levels out.
Yeah, man. Do it.
I was waiting for it. Because you got me excited. That's what it was when he tried to put me. Look. I had to sit up on his ass. That's what it was. See?
You were sitting back before
I was sitting back the whole time. Well, this is mine. As soon as he started talking, I look, man, I got right here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? My bad, audience. Everybody listening, my bad.
Nah, you good.
I'm back now. Like,
see, now I'll put you back down. Which one you gonna do?
I'm back here. I'm
sure?
back here. I'm cooling.
All right, I'm about to get you again, then.
I'm cooling. Definitely.
I got you. See, regular ass pod. Behind the scenes, BTS.
I'm about to start putting out them clips too. They ain't supposed to be up there. Word is bomb, but yeah, though, man.
All right. Quick family run. We got to do dad talk real quick, man. Quick dad talk, and we out. All right, 3 of them things you got. Like, so you got one about to graduate from high school already?
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
This year, graduate. You feel old as shit or not?
I feel seasoned, man.
Feel seasoned.
That's a good word for it.
I feel like the GOAT right now, man.
You don't look old, guys. So I mean, like, you can't front on you.
Shit, we been.
Is our age really old though?
We come from, bro. Like niggas been through a lot, bro. Like just to be sitting here even doing this right now, I'm like, I feel old sometimes. But I'm like, man, I ain't old, motherfucker.
Yeah. This shit is exciting.
Yo,
this part of life is exciting.
25 was old, so come on.
This part of life is exciting. What about it is? Like
I don't know. I just feel like I just all the shit I've been through, man. I just feel like.
So when you look at everything, you be like, okay,
this
is what it was for.
Yeah, true.
Because you know what I mean? Like, this is what it's for.
Yeah. And you can't change it anyway, so what you gonna do about
it? Yeah.
Like, that's why I was like, anything you don't want to talk about? Like, ain't nothing off limits, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But you can't change it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm in a certain spot and I don't feel bad and nobody else outside looking in can say anything bad about the moment I'm living in,
I'm not ashamed to talk about
it. Yeah, I'm not, you know what I mean? So I feel happy about it. I feel, you know what I mean? The shit that I've been through, I went through that shit for a reason. We don't know the reason, the outcome, but it's for a reason because I'm not comfortable, obviously, be living better. But if I had to live like this at the same pace the rest of my life, or like I don't advance, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, the people behind me, y'all do this shit because I'm teaching y'all and showing y'all do this shit so y'all won't have to be comfortable at 65. If I can turn 65 and I could, you know what I mean? I'm doing what I'm doing, but surviving, saving, take care of my grandkids, kids, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good.
I do kind of wish I'd have put that little fear and that lack of confidence to the side a long time ago. Yeah. Because I feel like I could have been like to the next level for real right now, but everything happened for a reason, man.
Yeah. It's fine, the thing how I feel about like fear is not even really real though, right? You know that, right? It's like not a real thing. You know what I mean? It's something you create by expecting some shit that you don't know is going to happen.
I feel that.
Like that's exactly what
I
it
never
is.
heard that before.
You would just sit there and create some shit in your mind. Look, you don't even. The mind is so strong, bro. You don't even have to go through something to feel it. Yeah. You could just think about that shit and feel it. You feel me? So say if you think like, as soon as I walk outside, man, somebody gonna fucking blow my head off, right? Yeah. So you sitting there and you thinking and you scared as hell.
That's a fear. Like,
but then you step out and then say like, fuck it, all right, I'm gonna do it anyway. And you step outside and it doesn't happen. Because you just created some shit in your mind that didn't even really exist, but your mind make your body think it's real. So that's when you feel it and you feel the butterflies. And your mind making that shit real. What is mine? That's how I was able to get over like public speaking. You know what I mean? Because I'm a cat.
I'm terrible at that, bro.
See, I remember the same shit. I used to say, I got a speech impediment. I I can't even talk right. I don't even pronounce my motherfucking words right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? From Asbury, like this how we talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? However it is, I don't even know. Shit just come out. I use my own words. Whatever.
Yeah.
And
you got over that shit. Now I'm like, yo, you want to host? Right on the spot. Yeah, I host it. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga mean. I ain't doing it.
because I felt butterflies.
Yeah.
So anything I feel butterflies for, I go directly to that shit. That's the only way for me to
be.
I mastered that shit.
Yeah.
Like really, literally, the only thing I'm scared of is heights. I just can't get over that.
Yeah,
I'm not scared of anything else, God. I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I'll fucking like anything. I'll try anything. Like as far as whatever the fuck, like anything, building shit.
I got better with
no
that,
difference,
bro.
God. But it definitely took time.
Yeah.
Because like y'all knew me back in the day. Not saying like you know what I mean, like shy guy.
Quiet.
I mean on the shyer side, light skin shy is to play the shy thing. That's how you get the girls. Light skin shy.
That's why you light skin niggas got bad reputations.
I gave y'all the key. How I did it. That's how I did it, God. You know what I mean? I fell too deep in my. I was playing the shy role. Fell too deep in it.
I was one of the light skin guys. I was one of them light skinned guys at the point.
You're not light skinned, guy.
Not no more. I got shades.
No
I got shades.
not no more.
What is wrong? Facts, I was
never
like
was.
that because every summer,
bro. Back in the day,
no,
he was, bro.
every summer,
you definitely
every
was.
summer, guys,
Like
I put tank
top
tops.
is your sister, bro.
Yeah, my sister, right?
Yeah, she lighter than you.
Yeah,
she
she
did.
did.
For real.
Yeah, she stayed that same color.
He was like that though.
I was lighter, guy. Facts, because every summer, guy, like, as we got older, remember you throw the tank top on, hot as hell. Like I really used to get the
tan
you
line.
can see where my tank top was at. If I went a whole week with the tank top on, like you could really see that shit. I got darker, guy. I really got darker, guy. I was light skinned.
So what happened?
Like they used to be like, oh, you too quiet, you sneaky. Like you know what I mean? You real sneaky, you too quiet. Like that, like quiet role and stuff.
Get that shit.
Look,
I get that to this day.
That quiet role. Look, I said that.
The shy role, man. Not the
shy
role.
The shy
You
role.
really not see. Look,
There's a difference though between being shy and quiet.
Yes, man, it's different, man.
But
you can still be quiet and be confident as hell though. Like you know what I'm saying? Being
Just
shy
in the cut.
is gonna be a lack of confidence.
Exactly.
That's how I
Yes.
feel.
Cocky is confident. I fuck with both. You know what I mean?
You don't gotta be cocky to be confident.
No, I mean, but cocky is confidence. Like it ain't really being cocky. It's just that you're confident in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I mean. But you do have people that's just like overboard.
Overly.
Yeah, like
That's when
like,
you get more into cocky. When you go
Yeah.
overboard with your
Overboard,
confidence. Like if you overconfident, you can even fuck up some shit when you overconfident about something. You always got to be cautious at all times.
What?
I learned that because of the kind of work I do. You feel me?
Yeah.
I fuck with the heavy machinery, so it's like I could like be like, oh, I got this. You know what I mean? But everything ain't the same all the time. Like by minute shit changes. So just because I went forward and went back and ain't nothing happened, don't mean if I do that shit again, something ain't gonna happen. Word is bond, yeah? So it's all that shit change every single time. So
Word is bond, definitely. But like you said, like being a father, get back to the shit, like being a father. Being a father.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We keep going. Like you know what I mean? Like I gotta get up out of here too. But that was I like being on the camera with the fathers and men, and we've been through shit just to feel that ain't nothing greater, man.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing greater than being a father and letting your kids see that damn, my dad been through that. You know what I mean? But he's still grinding and still working and
they definitely see that.
Yeah,
man.
like you know what I mean.
They definitely see
proud of
it, man. They
like,
definitely see it. I be having them involved sometimes and shit. Modeling.
Yeah.
I don't want to force it on them though. You feel me? Because then they ain't gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
But you know they was modeling and shit when they was younger. I used to have them modeling hoodies and shit for me, but.
Okay.
I don't know. So you know when they teenagers, they started turning to teenagers and shit.
Yeah. Yo,
what I'm saying?
Like my oldest, I'm like, yo, what, like, why you so quiet, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, talk to me. Like, holler at me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's so laid back. You know what I mean? I guess I just want to be that cool dad. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's almost how it is with my oldest son. Like, but he like me, like just reserved, like to yourself, like I'm good, like what?
But
like what? I'm good. You know what I mean? Nothing going on. But like say like my other son, you know what I mean? He just talk. He more like his mother.
Sometimes you be like, yo, would you just shut up?
I got my daughter.
Nah.
I got my daughter.
I ain't gonna lie, guy. Like I can get to talking.
She gonna make sure she talk.
Yeah, like my youngest son, like no, like my wife always say, "Oh, that's your son. You raised him." Because I always be talking. Once I get to talking, I get to talking. Like you know what I mean? And he just, I mean, he once he learns something, he dive into it. Like you know what I mean? Once I learn something, I dive into it. Blah blah blah. Like you know what I mean? I don't gotta watch nothing. Like I'm into it. Once I know I'm into it. I'm going to know about it. Man, I can't, like, you know what I mean, rebuttal the shit back to you, but I'm into it.
No. I don't just say yes to shit like that. Absolutely not. You're not gonna sit there and say you get into some shit and then you can't rebuttal it back. If you're into it, that means you get to know it and you know it and then you can rebuttal that shit back.
I got a speech impediment.
Man, come on. No, hell no.
So it might not come out right.
It might not come out right. Say some words. Say some words.
Yeah.
Something. No, hell no. That shit ain't flying.
I'm saying yeah because I feel him.
Nah, hell no. You guess on the pod. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Listen.
Hell no.
Yeah, because you can get up in front of everybody. I used to be scared and shy to do this, to speak in front of people. Like, I still can't. I can do this pod. This shit ain't nothing. Because I could be me. Whatever. Like, getting up there and reading something to people and stuff.
You ever tried it, though?
I never tried it, though.
So, like, that's
but
what
I can't read.
You create some shit in your mind.
I
like,
read too fast.
You thinking about yourself fucking up before you even do it. Like, why not picture it the other way? Picture it going the right way. That's what I do. I picture my shit going smooth as hell. I just go up there, guy, and
if I could do it the way I want to do
shit.
it, like, people be like, oh, JB good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even doing videos and stuff, I could act like I can't remember. Like, I don't want to remember lines and repeat line for line. Mm-hmm. But I could motherfucker, as long as I could put my twist on it, man, I act the shit out of something, a role.
So you mean pretty much ad-lib on the shit?
Yeah, I'm more of an ad-libber. Like, you know, and put my own twist to it.
That's acting, though. I'm talking about, like, real things. I'm talking about,
like what
you talking about public speaking. Why you talking about acting? What you talking about?
Because public speaking is just like, that's what I'm saying, is I gotta do it right there. And it's just like, I don't think I can do it.
Why though? Like,
because I never did it, and I'm scared.
What's gonna happen though? What you scared that? What's gonna happen? You gotta be scared of something.
I ain't gonna say the right words. I ain't gonna say it right. I ain't gonna say it right.
I got one.
And people gonna laugh at me. I think people gonna laugh at me if I mess up the word. I think people gonna laugh at me. Like, that's what I think. Right from gate. Feel me?
I don't know, man.
But. You know, man. But as long as I'm seeing my kids and trying to teach my kids not to have be fearless, and you know what I mean, no matter what, and ride with what you see me do the good and the bad. You know what I mean. Take the best parts for yourself, and I'm raising kings. You know what I mean. Raising
working.
Kings.
You feel me? And it's working.
Facts.
The kids is good. You definitely got some good kids. I got lucky too.
Sure, it's blind facts.
I mean, we don't all be lucky with them.
Well, it's blind facts. Cause you could have the best household and your kid go out and do something. You know what I mean? Cause you've been through it, but you trying to have a different life. Your kid might want to go through that same shit that you went through.
Yeah, exactly.
And learn for themselves.
Exactly.
You know?
And not even knowing if you had a good example. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us didn't, but your dad was around for you, right? Like a real dad.
My pop was in the house. I know he worked though, but like, you know, it's like, damn, my mom, you know what I mean? I got different fathers than my brothers and shit. You know what I mean? Saying my mom, like, man, nobody else came in the house a role model. But my father was in the house, but he was a role model to me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So that was just a good thing. So I knew it was a plus to have him in the house. Even though you did what you wanted to do, you still learn from him.
Yeah. Facts. Hell yeah. Facts. I see everything he did. I see all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I just still went this route. Like, it be like that sometimes.
And it was just you and your sister, right?
I got two sisters.
Two sisters.
Facts.
Fucking yo, but like, what about like when did you see how like everybody else didn't have a dad? Like what was the difference between that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like having a dad and then like mostly people you growing up around definitely probably didn't have a dad around. Like,
but those
was that something you recognized or that you?
But those sometimes when you look at a situation like that, the ones that didn't have any father around be the ones that really succeed though. Like, I feel like I took advantage of that. I ain't cherished that enough, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Damn.
Cause it's like single moms, you know, some kids really be turning out great. Like, they see the struggle, they respect it. You know what I'm saying? My father wasn't around, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it right.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that motherfucker.
Right.
I'm gonna show him.
That percentage is super small though.
Yeah.
You gotta really think about it.
Yeah.
It happens because it can create, you know what I'm saying, a strong person.
Mm.
But a lot of times, everybody fall victim to that shit. That's why we have
around. So I can't even really talk too much about that. Like he was dead. I still feel.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, my father, he wasn't in the same household, but he was around. But I still did what the fuck I was going to do.
Yeah, like nothing really. I mean, nothing is foolproof. You know what I'm saying?
It's not foolproof.
It's probably different nowadays.
It's an environment.
Yeah.
It's an environment. Nobody says it's an environment.
Yeah.
I just said that. Like I come outside and I see the same thing every day. I'm like, damn, I would go this route. Go this route.
Facts.
And
nobody talking about
and that
studying
should be
and shit.
super attractive too. Having we
Hella
gotta be honest about that. Having a job wasn't cool. We look down on that shit.
What is mine?
We look down on the motherfucker like how much you making an hour? Hell no. I ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even about that. It's just
when I can make $100.
The discipline.
It's about creating a discipline for yourself. You know what I'm saying? What it's about. That's what it's about.
Because I used to walk around the corner to the store, like, you just see everybody, Sheffield's, you just see everybody out there being younger, and like, why y'all just...
Fun and free, boy.
But why y'all just standing out here? And then, like, you might see little, what is she giving them? Like, it just attracts you. It draws you in, you know? Like, and then you see them with the new clothes, and like, damn, how the fuck you get that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how you get that? Oh, that's why you get that.
I gotta shoot them in the
You know what I'm saying? One of your
friends. Like,
all it takes is one of your friends.
But, yeah,
right.
So it takes one of your friends.
But yeah,
this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
But, man, listen, man. For anybody listening, though.
I was just curious, though, to see, like how you have, true perspective on the shit. You know what I mean? And then to hear him say, like, I mean, Eric, you look back on, hindsight is 20/20, so of course you want to look back and say, damn, I could have cherished that more. We could cherish everything more. It is what it is, but we're still here right now, God, and we're making the right decisions now, and that's what counts. You know what I mean?
And at the end of the day, right now, right here, we're gonna get your flowers early, brother.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? That's what we try to do, man. To give people, like, you know what I mean? They flowers, like, because everybody in the industry
like to say flowers, though.
Flowers, but just give respect.
I like to say, like, give you respect and like just let you know, like, that you're not like everything is not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for just give somebody like some energy to keep going.
Keep going.
Cause it's kind of easy for me and Bino to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure your job is a lot harder. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because to try to get somebody to sell some shit, we try to get people to listen, but if you don't listen, we don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like, people should care about that shit because it's like it's real art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Definitely, man. So, you know what I mean? I'm glad that you definitely finally made it through. You know what I mean? Made it through. Because that was crazy because we just had a mean ass, long ass, real talk. Like, you know what I mean? Told you it was going to be dope as hell. Like, we told y'all, everybody listening, we told them what it was going to be, man.
We did it. Now, be honest, you want to come back for another pod?
Most definitely.
Facts, you know what I mean? Like, what is fun? Like, for real, like, you know what I mean? Anything, though. Like, and definitely what we want to let everybody know once you come on the pod.
This time, I'm going to bring some shit so we can really show up.
Yeah, what I'm
dealing with.
Facts.
Because if we're going to learn anything from this pod, you know what I mean? Fuck that. Fear don't exist. That's a perfect example. It ain't like he was fearing to come to the pod. You just create this thing. Like, let's stop creating shit in our minds before we get it. We got one life.
Take the
risk. We got to make that shit happen, man. Fuck that.
Can I get my handle out real quick?
Nah, go ahead.
Website, everything. Give it
go ahead. And then
One Lyfe Apparel, #1 LYFE _ Apparel.
Yeah,
Let's throw that out.
Website spell it for some people, bro.
Website www.onelifecollection.com.
www.onelifecollection.com.
I'm gonna have the we'll put it on the thing. We'll put it on the on everything for everybody. You know what I mean? If you can't hear it, you know what I mean, we're gonna put it in your eyesight, man. So go cop that. Dope ass pieces, definitely. For years, even when it was a different name, clothing. You know what I mean? Dope ass shit. Like, and the brother been doing this shit since he was young as hell. Like, been through shit, you know what I mean, or whatever, overcame that, got kids, got family, just trying to make a living and do something that's a passion for him, man.
And if you see me, don't be scared to approach me, man. I might have something with me.
Yeah.
I might look.
He
look
just
big,
looking,
but I'm
he
not.
just looking like that, yo.
No,
Just look like that.
He cool as
Love
hell,
you,
regular as hell, man.
Facts.
I'm telling you, he just look like that.
Facts, man. Fly brother. So he coming with the fly gear, fly apparel, man.
Absolutely.
Know what
Take
I mean?
us out, Bino.
Definitely, man. You already know what this is, man. It's your boy D-Boy Bino, a.k.a. Mr. Half Info, a.k.a. Mr. 732 is out the building. Yeah. So he just signed off for us, definitely. So he gave you all his drops, you know what I mean? Where he at, social media.
Just double up one more time, just to make it clean.
Well, definitely.
Give it one more time. Sign out for him.
Yeah, sign out for us. Let them know again where you can find it.
Oh, all right. You can find my merch at Instagram, One Lyfe Apparel, #1 LYFE _apparel, and the website www.onelifecollection.com.
Definitely. Thank you, brother. Well, it's Bond, you already know, man.
Already know. Last but not least, Asbury Sauce, aka the host with the almost. Thanks for tuning in to the motherfucking regular ass podcast, episode 312. 1,000.
Sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was 311.
Okay,
we one left. 312.
Man. Come on,
damn.
stop, man.
Woo!
Oh, let me give him an ouch, guys. You can't hear it, but it's there. I'm telling you, we can't hear it, but
Where is
there you
mine?
go.
You gotta put it back. It don't flow right to me. I be
know,
needing
right?
that. I be needing that.
You need to hear it out.
Yeah, if you give me soup. Look, I mean soup.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But definitely, man.
But just always, man, thanks for listening. You made it this far on this pod. You a real one.
Real one.